So you roll over onto your front. You can try the Sphinx position. It's quite important that you get your posture right when you're doing this one, because we really want to make sure the stomach muscles are doing this work. Mainly the lower, but a little bit of help from the upper. We achieve that by having a flat back rather than completely neutral. So it's like an imprinted back, but upside down. And we can hold for 2 minutes, but you don't have to. You could do a minute, 30 seconds, minute and a half, whatever feels good to you. And obviously keep breathing. If you start to feel as though you're dropping, losing your technique, your back's hurting, your neck's hurting, stop. Just stop. Come down, have a rest. As soon as you start losing technique, your muscles are getting tired, it's time to stop. So don't push it. Okay? So my elbows are directly under my shoulders. I've got my knees on the mat. And I'm going to take a deep breath in. And as I breathe out, I'm going to start to peel my stomach up off the floor. I'm going to curl my toes under because I do get a little bit of cramp in my feet if I don't. So I'm peeling myself off and holding. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now I'm going to take my feet off the floor because that's more comfortable for my knees. But there's no reason to do so. You can leave your feet on the floor. So if your elbows need to shift a little bit, by all means, shift them or come down and come up again. So you're trying to keep the head in line with the spine. Power breathing. Hands quite relaxed. Things to watch out for that are going wrong. Head starts to droop. Lower back starts to droop. Bum goes in the air. That's another favourite. I can name some names there, but I won't. We've done a minute now. So we're trying to keep level, more or less level hips and shoulders and a flat back. We're on the second minute now. This is good. Sometimes I do a little bit of foot twiddling. But mostly just stay still. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So that's a minute and a half. It's getting a bit tough now, isn't it? Yeah, a little bit tough. Final 30 seconds. Keep breathing. Breathe, 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 breathe. 15 seconds. Keep pulling that tummy in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 minutes. So now we're going to stretch. Deep breaths. Breathe into the rib cage. So whatever's comfortable for you, really. So this is like the child pose. That's quite nice. Then there's... Oh, I've gone all static. Stretching forward with the arms. Maybe patting yourself on the back. Gone all staticky. Great, that was good, wasn't it? Yeah, so as far as the glute work's concerned now, can be done lying down, can be done kneeling. So I'll show you lying down today, but I hope to do another class for you soon where I'll do hands and knees for you. So today, for this one, rest your forehead on something a bit like this. This is a folded blanket. Lovely and soft. Not too high. Basically, keep your nose and mouth free for breathing. Don't want anyone suffocating. So it's your forehead that you're going to rest on here, not your nose, not your mouth, not your chin. I'll just show you what some people do and how it looks. You can see why it doesn't look right. So people sometimes do this or this. You can see why that isn't a good idea. Keep the back of your neck long. You rest your forehead on here and you leave your nose and mouth free for breathing. So that's the position. That's quite comfortable. So we're going to work the core and the glutes. These are the glutes. Okay. If you're not sure whether they're on or off, just reach round. Reach round and then try and clench and release. You should be able to tell the difference, how it feels. Clench and release. Okay. So we're going to work the lower half first, then I might add some arms later. Or you might add some arms later. Forehead on the floor. I'm not going to do it like that. I'm going to try and look at what you're seeing. But you've got your head on the floor, forehead down. And then I'm going to stretch one leg, squeezing the bottom, keeping the tummy pulling up. Other leg light, so the other leg's not doing anything. Stretch. Breathing out there. Breathe in, release. Or lower it gently down. So you breathe out as you stretch and squeeze. Breathe in as you gently lower it down. Now I'm looking at how straight my legs are. They don't look very straight. However, they are as straight as I can possibly make them. I cannot straighten them anymore. So just have to take my word for that. So you breathe out, stretch. So the front thigh's working hard as can be, the glutes working hard, the core's working hard. And you can do a little foot wibbly wobbly if you like. What we're striving for is that one leg does not push down to lift the other leg. Each leg's moving without the help of the other. So if you really wanted to test that, I could go on a coffee table and test if I can actually do that. I'm sure I could. So you stretch away without help. Once you've got your leg in position, try relaxing that other glute, the one that's on the leg that's not supposed to be doing anything. See if you can relax it and just have this one working. And then change sides, do the same on the other side. Stretch and squeeze. And then relax on this side. Couple more. Breathe out, stretch. Breathe in, relax down. Breathe out, stretch. Breathe in, lower it down. And just have a little relax. So next we're going to work with the shoulders and arms. Very important that you stay glued to this now. No lifting off. So you're going to stretch your arms down and squeeze the shoulders in and down. So there's big movement with my shoulders. My hands are still on the floor. My forehead is still on my mat, on my pillow. Breathe in, relax. So to support that move, your core has to be switched on Otherwise you might feel pain here. So tummy switched on, because what we don't want is an arch developing. So we want to pull up here, protect that, work on the shoulders. Breathe out, squeeze. Breathe in, release. And again, this is where the lateral breathing really comes in. Breathing into the rib cage, not into your belly. It's relatively easy to lie on your front and breathe as long as you breathe that way.